I know many people have recently placed an order for the Tesla Model Y, and you're probably wondering, how good is it? What's the range like? Well, a very interesting video has come out recently from Bjorn Nyland, who ran 2 separate tests showing you the actual efficiency of the Tesla Model Y performance, and even comparing it to the efficiency of the China one. Now we're talking the German-made one here. However, we do have data for the China one, which will be the version that Aussies will be getting. And the numbers, my friends, are actually quite incredible. Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to everyone else. I've got to say, if you've ordered a Tesla Model Y, I think it was probably a pretty good decision considering these range tests and the efficiency we're seeing from these cars. Now, the latest Tesla Model Y performance, which is made in Germany, has been range tested by Bjorn Nyland, revealing best-in-class efficiency and range results. Pretty damn good. According to the video, the made in Germany Tesla Model Y performance with 21-inch wheels, which is quite big wheels, smaller wheels would make it more efficient, in dry conditions and at temperatures of 18 to 19 degrees Celsius, is one of the most efficient vehicles in its class. In fact, it's the most efficient vehicle of its size in the market in Europe. At 90 kilometers an hour or 56 miles an hour, average energy consumption was just 146 watts per kilometer. That's 235 watts per mile. However, at 120 kilometers an hour, so 30 kilometers an hour faster or 75 miles an hour, efficiency was 205 watts per kilometer or 330 watts per mile. So you can see, right? If you lower your speed by 30 kilometers an hour or by 19 miles an hour, your efficiency is massively better. Now, assuming available battery capacity of 74.4 kilowatt hour, Bjorn Nyland said the range is 510 kilometers for the Model Y performance. That's 317 miles. That's at 90 kilometers an hour. The range is 361 kilometers at 120 kilometers an hour or 75 miles per hour. That's the highest level among crossover SUV type vehicles anywhere. Now, like I said, if you were to use smaller wheels, efficiency would increase. Inside EVs says that one of the big surprises is the new made in Germany Tesla Model Y performance has a slightly higher range than the previously tested made in China Tesla Model Y long range, despite it being heavier, 2,100 kilos versus 2,060 kilos. And it has wider rear tires as well. So it seems as though the efficiency of the made in Germany version is better for some reason. Not really sure why, but clearly it is. And it implies, from what I can tell, there's some kind of general improvement made in Germany Model Y versus the Chinese version. Now, not very much. It's only a couple of % difference, but there's definitely a small improvement. Let's have a look at what the made in China Tesla Model Y did in comparison. Well, first of all, this is a different vehicle, right? This is the long range vehicle. The long-range all-wheel drive has a usable battery capacity of 70.5 kilowatt hours and a total of 73.8 kilowatt hour, including the buffer. When it was tested as new, it's a 74.5 kilowatt hour pack. Theoretical size, anyway. The nominal full pack capacity is 73.8 kilowatt hour, so therefore the buffer is 3.3 kilowatt hour or 4.5%. Usable, what you really need to know, right? This is the number that matters. Usable full pack capacity is 70.5 kilowatt hours. This is the long range. Now, the battery cells are supplied by LG Chem's LG Energy Solution. This is not the lithium iron phosphate battery pack that comes in the standard range model. Now, the range WLTP of the made in China Tesla Model Y long range all-wheel drive with 19-inch wheels was 505 kilometers or 314 miles. So you can see a little bit less range than the performance version of the made in Germany Tesla Model Y, which is surprising considering those wheels are 21 inches on the performance version of the car. And of course, like I mentioned before, it's also 50 kilos heavier, the German version. Now, Bjorn says that with 18-inch wheels, efficiency is incredibly good, and the Model Y beats all other crossover SUVs, including the Ford Mustang Mach-E, the Audi Q4 e-tron, the Hyundai Ioniq 5, the Volkswagen ID4, Skoda Enyaq, and the BMW iX3. Now, at 90 kilometers an hour, the car did 473 kilometers using only 148 watts per kilometer. That is 238 watts per mile. Now, interestingly, if the car has 19-inch wheels, then its range is 493 kilometers under the same test, as long as it has the aerodynamic caps on, like the hubcaps. So, Tesla Model Y long range, Chinese version, 19-inch wheels with the caps on. At 90 kilometers an hour, you're going to get 306 miles of range, or 493 kilometers. At 120 kilometers an hour, or 75 miles an hour, you're going to get 360 kilometers of range, which is a decrease of 27%. Now, that's the 2021 version. The 2022 version may actually get better results. I've heard that that is possible. Now, before you go, I'm just going to share with you Bjorn's Tesla Model Y Performance 1,000 kilometer challenge. Now, the new Tesla Model Y Performance for the European market, according to Bjorn, has state-of-the-art efficiency and range in its class. It's best in its class. So that 510 kilometer range figure is better than all of its competition. Now, according to Bjorn's video, the made in Germany Tesla Model Y Performance completed a distance of 1,000 kilometers or 621 miles and an average temperature of 20 Celsius in 9 hours and 45 minutes. So that'd be like for you guys driving from Sydney to Melbourne, Melbourne to Sydney. That's about 150 kilometers further than that. And he did that in 9 hours and 45 minutes. So that gives you an idea here, right? That it's actually not really that much different between an internal combustion engine vehicle. It's actually very, very similar. Now, this was the same amount of time it took him to do this using the made in China Tesla Model Y long range all-wheel drive version in September of 2021. Now, during this challenge, he actually charged the car 6 different times. And the reason for that, he was averaging around 131 kilometers an hour. So his efficiency was a lot lower. He was going through the battery quicker. So obviously, if you went slower than 131 kilometers an hour, you wouldn't need to charge so many times. Now, obviously the range, right? This is the performance version, which you can buy in Australia, which a lot of people have ordered. The range is going to be less for the lithium iron phosphate version, right? Of course, the range is around about 50 to 60 kilometers less. But you're going to get a big advantage with that lithium iron phosphate battery pack because it's going to give you a lot more charges and you're going to get less battery degradation over time. So obviously this vehicle we've talked about in this video here, performance version, is going to give you more range. You're going to get a faster car, more power, etc. But the one drawback to it, of course, is what I just said. Less charging cycles and more battery degradation. But in terms of battery degradation, if you want to see how much a Tesla battery degrades over the course of 100,000 kilometers or 160,000 kilometers, I'll put a link in the description below to the video I made about that. Now, let me know in the comment section below, are you planning on buying a Tesla Model Y or a Model 3? And which variant are you ordering or planning on ordering, and which, or even, have you already bought one? If you have, let us know your range test in the comment section below. That'd be really good to know what kind of range you're getting where you are, because obviously range will be different depending on country, driving style, temperatures, driving speeds. Really good to hear your story as well. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.